Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Allowing Life to Happen. If you're new here, I'm Deborah, and this channel is all about stepping into the version of yourself that you were born to be. Now, guys, this is Self Love Month. Well, this is what I'm calling it anyway. Last week, we talked about why self love is so important and how to start practicing it daily. But today, we are diving in deeper because self love is more than just self care. It's about how you treat yourself and how you treat yourself when no one is watching, and whether you believe you are worthy without conditions. And let me tell you guys, this has been a journey for me. I used to think that self love meant being confident all the time or having everything figured out. But real self love, it's learning to be kind to yourself, even in the messiest of moments. So, today, let's explore how to build a relationship with yourself that's rooted in love and not self judgment. So, the truth about self love loving ourselves allows us to fully realize our worth. When you truly love yourself, you stop waiting for external validation and you start moving through life with a sense of peace and wholeness. You stop settling for less. You stop portraying yourself just to please others. For a long time, I didn't see my own self worth. I spent years being overly critical of myself, feeling like I had to earn love. And honestly, guys, that only left me feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. But when I started showing myself the love and care I was seeking from others, something shifted. I became more at peace and more content. I stopped being so hard on myself for every little thing. And you know what? Life started to flow with so much more ease. So if you've been struggling with self love, I want you to know that you're not alone and you can change this. So, guys, what self love actually means? It means loving yourself is knowing your worth, even when no one is watching, even when no one is praising you, even when you feel like you're failing. It's all about accepting yourself, your flaws and all. For years, I struggled with this. I thought I had to earn love, that if I worked hard enough, looked in a certain way, or pleased everyone around me, then I finally would feel good about myself. But here's the truth. I wish someone had told me this sooner. You don't have to earn love, you are love. So today, I want to help you break free from the limiting beliefs that keep you from loving yourself fully. So, just like last week, I have 3 exercises that I feel will help you on your self love journey. I'm calling these the phases of self love. So, phase 1, self awareness and noticing how you treat yourself. Before we can truly love ourselves, we need to recognize where we are not. For one day, pay attention to your inner dialogue. How do you speak to yourself when you make a mistake? How do you dismiss your feelings or push through exhaustion? Do you put yourself last even when you need the care? This step isn't about judgment, it's about noticing because you can't change what you aren't aware of. Once I started observing my own patterns, I realized how often I ignored my needs, and that awareness, it changed everything for me. So moving on to phase 2, emotional self-care and learning to show up for yourself. Once you recognize where you're being unkind to yourself, the next step is to offer yourself the care you would give to someone else. The next time you feel anxious, overwhelmed, or self critical, instead of ignoring it, pause and ask yourself this: what do I need in this moment? If I were my best friend, how would I respond to myself? Maybe you need a rest instead of pushing through. Maybe you need gentleness instead of self judgment. Maybe you need to breathe instead of reacting. Acknowledging your feelings instead of rejecting them is one of the deepest forms of self love. Phase 3, self acceptance and choosing to love yourself now, not later. Here's the biggest shift, guys. Self love isn't something you earn, it's something you decide. And many of us think, I'll love myself when I'm successful. I'll feel worthy enough when I look a certain way. And I'll be enough when I've healed everything. Instead of waiting, practice saying this: I love and accept myself exactly as I am while still allowing room to grow. This doesn't mean you stop evolving, it means you stop punishing yourself in the process. Because when you love yourself now, everything else flows from that place. Guys, self love is a practice, it's not a destination. Self love isn't being perfect, it's about choosing yourself over and over again. Every time you pause and listen to yourself, every time you respond to your emotions with care, every time you decide you are already enough, you are rewriting the way that you experience your life. And that, my friend, is true self love. Now, guys, I would love to hear from you. What's the one way you're committing to love yourself this week? Drop it in the comments below because I would love to support you. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. So until next time, guys, I love you all so much. Keep allowing life to happen. See you next week.